So tonight we're going to be starting off by saying that this was the film that started it all. So let's jump right into it. So tonight's film is on Shaft. It's a 1971 American crime action film directed by Gordon Parks. And it was also written by Ernest Tideman and John F. Black, who, surprisingly, two white dudes. So basically the plot of the film revolves around a private detective named John Shaft, who was hired by a Harlem mobster to rescue his daughter from Italian mobsters who had kidnapped her. So the cast for this film includes Richard Roundtree as John Shaft, Moses Gunn as Bumpy Jonas, Charles Coffey as Lieutenant Vic Androzzi, Christopher St. John as Bennett Bumford, Gwen Mitchell as Ellie Moore, Lawrence Pressman as Tom Hannon, Victor Arnold as Charlie, Tony King as Davies, Sherry Brewer as Marcy Jones, Rex Robbins as Rowley, Camille Yarbrough as Dina Green, Margaret Warnock as Linda, and Joseph Lyon as Brian Lebetz, Arnold Johnson as Cole, and Antonio Fargas as Bunky. So, Shaft is a film that originally came out in 1970, and in a way helped start the genre known as Blaxploitation. In a way, it would take, say, like things that would be, at the time, perhaps say, gangsters, black gangsters, pimps, and all that, and make it try to appeal to a certain audience, and also try to do it on a bit of a budget. So then the film, in a way, would end up helping cement the future for such films such as Coffee, Dolomite, Superfly, and Sweet Baby's Backs. So now that we have gotten that done, so what did I think of Shaft? Well, having never seen the film and have only seen the most recent Sam Jackson film, I have to say that this film is very entertaining, and that, we have great acting from Richard Roundtree, whether it's from Moses Gunn, or heck, even Charles Coffey, or, all the actors in this film are doing a great job. And, yeah, I feel like they're doing a great job. It's not, it's not, like, schlocky. It's actually a very entertaining film. And that some of the characters are, the concepts are kind of treated with respect in that way. But, I like the fact that Shaft is, a no-nonsense guy, but at the same time, he's going to do his job and get that done in the way only he can. I gotta say, some of the highlights for this film, in my opinion, have to be, say, when Shaft and and also as well as Bumpy and all of them are trying to rescue the girl, and basically they're going to a hotel, and one way part of the film is trying to give images of, like, say, the Black Power movement, would be having, say, probably, I think the term would be a homemade bomb. Basically they try to scare the people out so then they can have the perfect opportunity to, get rid of the guys and, get what they need to do. And I gotta say, even though this film is a bit of a doesn't have the greatest budget. I can say, in the fact, I like the fact that the world of Chef feels very lived in the fact that, they feels like real people. Like, they're just trying to do their job. Or
Yeah, that's sometimes how it can be in New York. Sometimes, like, you're just walking across the street, and then sometimes you almost get ran over. Then you do the obvious thing. You just like saying that, man, forget you. Because you sometimes you just feel like say, I gotta get to work. I can't deal with this nonsense right now.
time, you know, like, I don't know. Like, they're just trying to. It feels like a very lived in world, let's say. And I gotta say, like, the fact that at the end of the film, Chef gets the final laugh on his boss by repeating a line that his boss has just said, like, say, um, like, you better close that case, or something like that. And yeah. And I gotta say that Richard Roundtree in this film, he oozes a lot of charisma and all that. He is actually very charming in the role, I'd say. But I mean, overall, I'm gonna say I had a pretty good time watching this film. I thought it was very good. Thought the actors did a great job. And honestly, it actually makes me want to see more films of this genre. Perhaps maybe someday we'll look at, say, Superfly. Or maybe, Dolomite. I don't know. Who's to say what the future holds? So, okay, so that was pretty awesome. Now we just want to remind the viewers out there that soon we're going to have back-to-back reviews of the Dune adaptations, excluding the new film. Well, because that would take me a lot of time. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.